Thank you, James and Noman, for your kind words. I truly appreciate it. And it's lovely to get comments like these and feedback so I can keep on producing more content like this one. Okay. I have one more question. As you mentioned, you should never run out of budget on your brand campaigns or limited by budget. Yeah. What if we are not getting any conversions in brand campaign, which we are running with PMax? Can we pause brand campaign? Great question, Kavita. I would never stop brand campaign because if they are searching for me and then they come to my website and they don't convert, I will look at my offer on that website because they may have heard about you or your product and then they go to Google, search for your brand term, come to that website, and it's not enticing enough. So you're getting that traffic, but you're not hooking them with your offer. Give them an irresistible offer that they go, oh, wow, I've got to have this. And now start optimizing your landing page, because on brand campaigns, there's no optimization, right? Except putting negative keywords for your competitors if you don't want your ads to show through, or any other search terms which are non-branded. And you keep on adding them as negative keywords to that campaign. But brand campaign, it runs just on one keyword. Unless you've got multiple products like Nike running shoes, Nike t-shirts, and so on. But if it's a small company, there's only ever going to be one or maybe two keywords, and start to think about offers which they can't get anywhere else. That's what I would do. But I would never be limited by budget, because more and more people are missing out on the traffic because they're searching for it. If you're limited by budget, that is. Okay. I created a Google Ads account, and after adding a bank card, my account got suspended. After I went to the bank, changed the card, opened up a new account. Can you advise me not to be suspended again? Yeah, don't do that. As I've said earlier to that earlier question, you can't open up just a new account, Google account. You will get suspended again. Appeal and get to the bottom of it. If it's a genuine mistake by Google, they will reinstate your account after checking or going through the background checks. Oh, thank you, Pinky. Yes, thank you for your lovely comment. I don't know about whether I deserve the best or not, but I try to do my best. Okay. Eduardo, thanks for the explanation, but should I duplicate my campaign or extend it in terms of time? We tend not to put a end date on our campaigns. So if you have done it, you just start a new one, or you can, I don't know whether you can extend the time or not. Once the campaign ends, it cannot be extended. I'm not sure, because we've never done it. We've hardly used the start date is usually the date of the day of the date when we start. End date, we hardly ever. I can't remember the last time we used it, to be honest with you. That's why I'm not sure whether once a campaign ends, can you extend it for a further time or not. If you can, then you do that because you already have the data in the campaign. But if you can't, then you will need to duplicate the campaign and get started again. Or if somebody knows about this, then please put that in the comment. I would appreciate it. Rahman, can I duplicate the same asset groups and test it with different audience signals within the same ad campaign? Yes, you can certainly do that. But the only thing is, if one ad set or asset group eats up all the budget, then the other one doesn't get a look in. I would recommend you make a new campaign with the different audience signals with the same ad. So you can copy paste, and now with the Google Ads editor, it's super fast. And that's how I would go about doing it. Okay, if I already get impressions for search terms in my account that I don't necessarily have as keywords in my account, do I still need to add them, or is it redundant? Yeah, okay. So if those search terms are good quality and you not considered them before, then absolutely yes, put them in the account. either as positive keywords or as negative keywords. And this is how you keep on evolving your campaigns, right? You can't just set up a campaign with 10 or 15 keywords and that's it. New keywords or new search terms will keep coming in because of voice, and people will say things differently. That's what you want to do, is to keep an eye on those search term results. And if they are really good and relevant for your business, then absolutely add them. If they're not, you get some really good ideas for adding them as negative keywords. So this is not a set and forget kind of campaign of how to run the campaign. You have to keep on optimizing, and this is what we mean by optimizing. People overcomplicate things a lot. Optimization and workflows. Keep things simple. Go to your search term and just optimize your search terms, and the rest Google is going to take care of itself, because once you've got a good set of negative keywords and good set of positive keywords, your campaign is going to be targeted to the right person. And the only thing you need to then optimize are your ads. Improve the click-through rate. If you're not getting good click-through rate, I've got my right keywords, then start changing the text on the ads. Can we create second ad group in PMAX if we want to target another type? Yeah, it's the same similar question. So Omer, as I said, you can. Problem with Google remarketing for dental services is the audience list. Landing page visitors is always rejected. How do you avoid this? You can't. Google does not allow remarketing for certain kinds of businesses, which is one of them is dental services, which is part of the healthcare. So what you can do is target differently. In-market audiences you can do. And with dentist, you want to go broad, because everybody will need a dentist sooner or later, unless you are bidding for or running an ad for a specific offer or a service like Invisalign or dental implants and so on. But things like emergency dentist, teeth whitening, teeth cleaning, keeping your gums healthy, and those kind of keywords and such, everybody needs. As long as you got teeth, you need a dentist. So, and dental campaigns are usually around a 5-mile radius, right? Locally. Then you run search, display, video, Gmail, all of these campaigns, and build up that brand. So over a period of time, you will see your brand search campaigns getting more and more traffic. And this is what you need to tell your client. Look, we are focusing on the top of the funnel audiences right now. We want to build your brand. And by doing so, by creating display and videos, the brand awareness is going to increase for sure. Can we use custom audiences between 2 different Google Ads accounts? How to do that? Just set them up in different accounts with the same custom audience. If you're creating a custom audience with a set of keywords and websites they visit, create that in one. You can't copy and paste it in the other one. You will have to create it. But yes, you can create the same or similar custom audience in as many ad accounts as you like. How can I make money from Google Ads, and how can I get started with no experience? You can't make money if you haven't got any experience, unfortunately, with anything in life. If a sports player has got no experience, he will not get selected and be paid the big bucks, will he? He needs to get that experience under his belt. He needs to perform, and then he's going to get those big contracts. And the same thing with anything in life. It's not just Google Ads. You need to get that experience under your belt. Show them the proof, social proof. People want, oh, what can you do for my business? Well, I've done this, I've done that. I've got all these video testimonials. I've got reviews on Facebook, Google My Business, YouTube, and so on. And then people are going to take notice of you, take you more seriously, and then you'll be able to make money. So if you haven't got any experience, I would recommend that you start off as an intern with some company, learn Google Ads, as much as you can. We are always learning. Look, I don't know anything. Like I said earlier on, that if somebody knows if a campaign can be extended or not, put it in the comment. There's no shame. Nobody can know everything. And you need to do the same thing. Get started and focus on learning first, work hard, and then the money and the dollars is going to follow. Okay. Reacted with. Okay, I think this is just this. I'll ignore that. I think it might be a spammy email. Okay, we have overrun quite a bit, and I can see loads of comments. I will quickly go through it. I may not be able to answer each one of you today, but I will put them in on Friday's live stream. Okay. So this is the URL for the Facebook group. So if you need to join in, please join in over here. All right. Can we run Google Ads on brand new account? Yeah, of course you can. That's what you created the account for. So if you are new to Google Ads, yeah, set up your account and get started. Well, data or better performance will come with time. You can't just go from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds with Google Ads. It will take time to optimize it. You will need to spend some cash, test the campaigns, and then you start to get really good performance. So don't be, you need to manage your expectation or your client expectations that it will start working from day one. It may well do if you got a great product or something different, but I would recommend that you take your time with this. Could you please show us how to log into analytics and run our own campaign on GA from beginning? We have got a lot of videos on here on how to set up campaigns on Google Ads. So if you just search for it, or I'll try and put it in the comment underneath this video later on. But one of them will be for Google Ads and campaign setup. So start to finish, we have got loads. I'm going to make a note of this before I forget, because so campaign setup video. I'll put it in the comments underneath this video afterwards. Yeah, no problem. You're most welcome. Thank you for being here. I truly appreciate all of you being here. Otherwise, it'll be too boring to be me talking to a computer screen. Okay. You're most welcome. Good. Now, I'm just going through this comment. I don't know which ones is coming next, so I'm not making these up, but I truly appreciate the nice feedback and comments. What is the best strategy for a lead gen on a brand new account, and how to get leads under target cost? You will have, look, initially your lead cost will be higher, right? And then as you keep optimizing them with new keywords and new negative keywords, your lead cost is going to go down. Give you a very quick example. Let's say you spend $100, you got one lead. Your lead cost is $100. In the next $10, you get two leads. So now you spend 110, and you got, let's make it 50 to make the math simple. 150 you spent, you got three leads. Your lead cost has come down in half to $50, right? Then you keep on doing. So the more leads you keep getting at regular interval, the CPA is going to go down. So it's impossible. And if you go on target CPA and you tell Google, I need $10 leads, it may struggle to even get you impression, forget about getting leads. So if your target CPA is $10, I would put in as 50. Give Google a lot of wiggle and room and budget. That is the most important thing. You got to give it budget. You can't give it $10 a budget, $10 budget per day, and you want $50 leads, because it just won't work. Thank you, Abidi. I too am originally from Karachi. So lovely to meet you. But I haven't been to Karachi for 20 years now. Hi Asif. Will that live session be available on Facebook? Yes, we go live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. While importing conversion tracking data from Google Analytics into Google Ads having problems. Again, it's too broad. I can't comment on it as to what problems you are facing until we look into the account and see what is happening. But matching Google Analytics and Google Ads is literally impossible because there is a lag of how the conversions come in. So what you want to do is to look at the overall 30-day conversions and see, and it will be it should be within 20% of each other. If it's more, then you have a problem. Hi, Amit. I just want to know on what basis should we decide the target CP amount? It all goes back to your product or your service, how much you earn from a customer, how many, so let's say a lead gen customer, right? Or you're a service-based business. You getting leads, then you look at your conversion rate, how much they're spending per conversion, how many times the customer comes back, which we need to look at, which is the customer lifetime value. Nobody takes that into account. All of that needs to be considered before you know, okay, this is how much I can afford to pay to generate a lead. Because you can get cheap leads, but if you don't convert, there's no point in having cheap leads. Which campaigns to begin with? Shopping campaigns I would recommend, but now Performance Max is taking over the world and all the Google ads. I previously asked this question on FP group with no replies. So Tracy, I think I've covered today's. I was away last week, maybe that's why. Yeah, I've covered this question, in fact, earlier on in this video. So if you missed that early part of today's live stream, then you can rewatch this video. So thank you for sending this. And in the FP group, I was away while I was traveling last 8 days or so. So I hadn't replied to all of the questions. Okay, I'm taking part in an online marketing course. One of our teachers on SEA module showed us your YouTube videos that covered Google search and display ads. Lovely, thank you. And thanks for sharing this. All right. Hi, Aditya. I'm running broad match campaign with maximize conversions, target CPA, how to improve search terms in terms of relevancy and reduce irrelevant clicks. Yeah, search terms, right? So if you want to get really cheap clicks, and I'm not saying that bad quality is cheap, I mean lower price clicks, go broad. The broader you go, the cheaper it's going to get. So if you are prepared to, I'm not saying waste money, because with broad match, you're going to get lots of ideas with positive as well as negative keywords, and then just keep adding them to the account. And within a matter of days or weeks, you will have a good set of keywords and negative keywords, which will then restrict your ads being shown to irrelevant search terms.